I walk the streets with my swagger on, supernatural, facing a million opponents, and my role is to act alone. Lights, camera when the action's on. Where I roam is a battle zone, a vigilante in the catacombs. But I rock with a hot shot like a clock when it's cocked and popped and the lead is gone. People say that my head is gone, but it's them same people with need of my help when I'm heading home in life. They say that everybody got a purpose, so I roam the city streets like faulty cellular service. The hot shot, sharpshooter, superhero, destined to shine like light through the dark and evil. I fight for what's right in the hearts of people and try to open your eyes, cause it's hard to see truth. You ever feel like everybody's the same but you different? That's when you know you're here to make a difference. Hot shot, you got a choice to make, stand up or stand down. Fight or flight, get up, bang out, the world's wait, can't wait to see what you about. It's showtime, act now. Hot shot, you got a choice to make, stand up or stand down. Fight or flight, get up and bang out, the world's wait, can't wait to see what you about. It's showtime, act now. Hot shot.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? I am Mike Watson, and we are back with Chat and Drill. Been gone for a minute, and I apologize for that, but that's what happens when you do 3 back-to-back combo conventions, 3 weekends back-to-back-to-back. Woo! What an event. A lot of work. I've probably been in the car for, 44 hours on one trip. An hour, 2 hours, so we're at 46 hours, and then on the other trip that was like a 7-hour drive. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I was in the car for almost 60 hours in the last 3 weeks, just driving back and forth. Went to BlurCon, came back home and went to Animate Columbus, and then finished off at DreamCon in Austin, Texas. And yes, I drove the whole way to Austin, Texas. It's the last time I do that. If I go again, I'm flying. Whew, what a ride. Hey, but DreamCon was great. Animate was great. BlurCon was great. All the shows are great in their own aspects. We had a good time. We premiered our marquee cosplay from Emerald Quest with Midori Hana. Fee was in the building rocking Vigilance as usual. And we did some things. We met some people. I talked to a lot of people actually, so we might have a very interesting guest list coming up here on Chat and Drill. We'll see if I'm able to reconnect with some people and get them scheduled. But there was definitely interest that was expressed in being on the show. So obviously stay tuned for that. You know, we're over the 300 hump. You know, this is episode, I want to say 303, 302 for us. But yeah, that's big. So naturally, I took a couple of days off. All right, I'll probably be taking one more off because I thought I wasn't tired. I am not, so I'm taking one more day off. And I'll be jumping on packing and shipping the Kickstarter this weekend for Hotshot. We'll get that on the move, and we're going to be building the 5-star and Vigilance Kickstarter campaigns and get those launched and ready to go. So, yeah, no, that's how we do. The good wheels keep on turning. We still have Atlantic coming up And now we're going to bring out Amayu. What's
Happy
up,
Hump Day!
Amayu?
Hey.
Happy Hump Day.
You're
Indeed.
tired. I'm fired up. We'll balance it out. We'll
We'll
balance it
balance it
out.
out. That's what's up. That's what we're going to need to do. Dang, I didn't even see that
You
my
know,
camera was crooked.
speaking of all these cons that are going on, I've never been to BlurredCon, but I want to go to BlurredCon, but I don't know. Like, how do you feel about BlurredCon?
I
Uh-oh.
feel that BlurredCon is an amazing experience as an attendee.
As an attendee, okay, because that's what I would be doing as an attendee, unless
You
I
will
can get a
have
press pass or something. I don't know.
loads to do at BlurredCon. There's so much to do. Like
What about
that,
parties? Are the parties hype?
indeed
Turn
they are.
it. I said
Look,
hype. I dug that out the '90s just now.
hey, it still works. It still works. Absolutely. The trouble with BlurredCon is you won't be able to find nothing to do because there is something to do at BlurredCon. Your place is gonna be full.
Okay, I'm cool with that. I'd
Yeah,
rather have more to do than not enough. So, and
absolutely.
also, I have not done any cosplays for the upcoming Dragon Con. So, I don't know. Y'all just pray my strength in the Lord because I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's less than a month away. I
Mm,
don't even have a ticket. So, I might just do like a 1 day or 2 day pass. We'll see.
those don't sell out.
Yeah, you just got to go get it in person. Day
Oh,
of.
okay. All right, all
Monday.
right, all right. All right. Well, excuse me, chat, if I'm a little bit rusty. Like I said, we took a little bit of time off, and it just trying to get our bearings straight. My studio, my God, my studio is a wreck. There are boxes, and plastic, and comic books all everywhere. I mean, so like that's the like I'm taking tomorrow off, and I'm cleaning up the studio, and I got to clean up the basement to get ready to pack, ship all the stuff to Kickstarter. So technically, it's not a day off, but I'm not going to be drawing stuff tomorrow.
I think you should need to take a whole actual day off, like to just not do anything.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just saying, just a suggestion that way you can recharge, rejuvenate, all the things.
I'm I'm gonna sleep later for sure tomorrow.
Good, do that.
All right. Well, enough dilly dally. Let's go ahead and bring out our guest in traditional chat and draw fire show.
Come on, guys.
Wait a second. A new opponent has interrupted the tournament.
Oh, there we go. What's up? How you
Peace.
doing?
What's going on, guys? How you, Mike? How are you, man?
Hi,
Doing
it's
good, doing
Amayu.
good.
Is your name pronounced Bayani?
You can say it.
Bayani. Okay.
Okay, okay. How you doing?
I'm chilling right now, man. Just got back from San Diego 2 days ago, so
Okay.
From
I'm
San
here
Diego Comic Con.
from they call it Dago out there. So yeah, came from SDCC.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We had a couple friends out there at that show as well. Did you have a good
Okay.
time?
Yeah, definitely. I'm a New York native, but Filipino cab, you know.
All right. What's up, Tony, Ryan, and Brad? Thanks for joining us tonight. Chat is lively. Why don't you tell everybody who you are and what brings you here tonight to our show called Chat and Draw?
So I was my name is Mark Teodosio Bayani. Bayani means hero in Tagalog, cultural trilogy, sharing for Filipino them into their history and culture. Filipino.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
And
All
what
right.
else? Like, what do you do?
So comic book creator as well as musician. So I'm an MC. The initial pursuit as a rapper.
Oh, let me find out you got a video out on YouTube somewhere.
Do you have a video out on YouTube?
Yeah, you can a couple Yanni, Y, and I have a few records out. You put No Sleep if you want to check out. You can
Okay.
put Bayani Comic Tape, which is my whole track that's by the book.
Okay. I don't know if you saw my note, but I did not see your reference art in the folder when I checked it today. I don't know if you can
Oh,
shoot it over to me so I can see what character I'm drawing for you today.
to the that to the show in. So for
Oh, okay, I see it now. All right, I got you.
yeah, that
You gotta look with your good
was
eyes,
me.
Michael. You gotta look with your good.
I still got the sleep eye.
It's a Filipino saying where they say, "Look with your eyes, not your mouth."
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that. Okay, I'm learning all types of new stuff.
Oh, that's
Bayani.
what my mom.
Bayani. Oh, that's okay. So I'm gonna say it the proper way. If it's Bayani, I'm gonna say Bayani. So I'm gonna say it
Yeah.
correct. All right. So tell me, like, so when did you like first get into comics? Okay, obviously you got your hip hop and you got your comics. So like you said, the hip hops came first and then the comics.
I think they became this together into my life. When I used to go to the I was born in New York. In the music center, they have
Mhm.
it was like simultaneous introduction. And when I would go for the Chambers, cassette album, I was also looking at like Jim Lee's variant of Marlins, Spider-Man. So, and then you would see Street Fighter arcade, same stuff. It was a really production.
Okay. And so when did
Yeah.
you decide? Well, when did you discover that you actually had a talent for drawing for the art piece?
Art drawing is an interest as I was
Mhm.
young, but I'm more in writing the story.
Gotcha.
So I would kind of do thumbnails of my own, and my friend drew a lot more better than my that drew the illustrated comics at the time.
Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. So do you want to kind of give us like the background on this character that Mike is drawing for us right now?
So as you know, like I kind of hip hop artist.
Mhm.
So there was a point of my journey in artistry where I took the moniker of Mark, and that's because I was a Marvel.
Mhm.
I love Marvel comics.
Okay.
So in of the Staten Island, Shaolin, forefathers, clan, I chose to delve into the Marvel universe.
Mhm.
And one character, and there was also no Filipino characters.
Mhm.
I chose plus the entire universe. You are points or metaphor, similes and etc. To assist in, demonstrate the bar skill, the bars and delivery.
Huh?
So that's where I kind of went in, and then eventually I to the interest of using my writing abilities to start creating.
Cool. Cool. So you said initially, X-Men, or not X-Men, but Marvel didn't have any Filipino characters. Do they? I'm not familiar. So do they have any now? And if not, who was the first Filipino character that you actually saw represented in comics?
So the first Filipino character I ever saw represented in comics was created by Portacio. So Wills Portacio was actually the creator of Bishop. He's a Filipino guy. And he was one of the founding members of Image Comics. And he created a book called Wet Works, which was a bunch of special operators that were all gold soldiers. It was just interesting and dope to me. One of them was a Filipino character named Grail. And so in San Diego Comic-Con, Will Sportatio revealed that he was actually inspired by an actual military friend of his.
Oh, wow.
So it was interesting to see that. But Marvel have a character named Wave, a female character, actually debuted after the Realest Bayani made debut in New York Comic Con.
After you, okay, I got you. So, so there may have been some influence that we just don't know about. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you one thing: some guy showed up to my table. He had they on were screen back of the, so he was recording everything he was looking at, and I was like, "There's a light behind your shades. What's that?" And so everything he was looking.
Yeah, the new like Meta, are they called like Meta glasses or something like that?
This was in 2018.
Oh, okay. So this was a while ago. Okay, go ahead. Let me not interrupt.
So it was a little bit kind of somebody's recording. Yeah. So beyond that, yeah. So about the that period, which was weird.
Wow.
Yeah, going in them indie scenes.
I mean, they're no stranger to being influenced by good comics. We'll just say that, by good artists. They're no stranger to that.
Inspiration comes everywhere.
Sometimes they just straight steal it. Okay, but anywho. Okay, so I have to ask you this, since you were at San Diego Comic-Con, what was your best experience while you're there? Because I've never been. I've only been to Dragon Con, and I went to the first year of Urban Nerd Con, and that's pretty much it. I just go to Dragon Con mostly because it's here in Atlanta. So what was your favorite experience from Comic-Con this year?
First time tabling as my own table. Okay. So I feel like every day was a great experience because it was a place where I could welcome them, full of my own content. We were neighbors to he distributes multiple titles that are in the Philippines, in Philippines past, but my favorite part was the other indie publishers also create like the spirit of Nihan. Nihan is a term in Tagalog, which is whole village operates with a single purpose. Everyone starts creating this map and direction for when they arrive at our table. It's like, oh, yo, the all-female Filipino publishing called Cuento 3, and then they would direct them to Lumpia with a Vengeance, and then it would just go back and forth. We're creating that village kind of effect.
Okay.
So that was like my favorite community operate in a way where we're benefiting each other, and creating that awareness community in Comic Con.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, I love that community. All right. We gotta talk about the little big elephant in the room. The big Marvel announcement at Comic Con with Robert Downey Jr. I'm sure you've seen it, Mike, right? You've seen the clip going all around online.
I've seen it.
Thoughts? We'll start with you, Bayani. Bayani, yeah.
Well, I think it's like totally genius. It's like diabolical genius effect to it because there were many people
Mm.
Doctor Doom,
Like who? Throw out some of these names.
like home with Scarecrow from Peak
Mm-hmm.
name. My boy's always talking about him.
Jillian? No, Cillian.
Julian,
Cillian. Dang it. What's his name?
you're right there though. You're right there.
Something, gosh darn it. Okay, so him, who else?
Google it in the meantime for Doctor Doom. Who else?
Cillian Murphy. That's his name,
Thought-
Cillian Murphy. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, Kelly and Murphy.
The dude that plays Hannibal was up for the role.
Who? Anthony Hopkins.
No, Hannibal, the TV series.
I'm about to say
not
that Hannibal.
I mean, Hannibal, that character, but they did a TV show.
Yeah, a younger version.
Yeah.
Because Anthony, he, I mean, they still wheeling him out there, but he up there.
Anthony is up there.
And
What
I
about
thought,
you, Mike? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I thought Michael Fassbender would have been a good too, just to bring him back.
Mm-hmm. I think he would have been good too. He'd have been a nice little holler back now, but there was a lot of actors out for that role or wanting that role or rumored to be in discussion for that role.
Word, but I think it's gonna work.
I'm hesitant. I'm hesitant. I mean, he's Iron Man. Like, he's gonna always be Iron Man. It's gonna take a lot for us to separate Robert Downey Jr. from Iron Man and allow him to be this Dr. Doom. Now, I don't know much about it. I'm admittedly not a comic nerd. I am all movies all the time. That's my thing.
Well, the rumor is that it is a Tony Stark variant that becomes Doctor Doom, which is something that does happen in the comic. So it's not. Go ahead.
Sorry, guys. No, I was gonna say with Infamous Iron Man.
Yeah. So it's not. You're not having to separate Tony Stark.
Okay.
But like I said, that's the rumor.
Okay. I could accept. Okay. What about you, Mike? How do you feel about it?
I could have done without it.
And who would you have put in his place, or who would you prefer?
Hannibal.
Oh, that's
the actor who played Hannibal. I thought that's who got it. I didn't look. Marvel has my support. I'm gonna go see their movies. They really have not. They have not done anything to make me upset in the cinematic universe. I'm fine with it.
I want to see him pull off a Latvian accent.
But I didn't need a Tony Stark or Robert Downey Jr. return. For me, because I know a lot of people think Marvel's in trouble. I'm not one of those people. They do something like this, and then it feeds the flames that Marvel was in trouble, and now Robert Downey Jr. has to come save the MCU, and there was nothing to save. They don't have any flops by traditional standards. All their movies are successful. The overall IP is successful. They have 50 IPs plus of movies, TV shows, and animation of a franchise that is continually making money. Just because it wasn't up to Endgame or Infinity War standards does not mean that movie was bad. And the movie going experience is completely different now. And people are looking outside that to point fingers and say that the MCU was failing. But I'm there. I'm going to see it. I still like Robert Downey Jr. It's not what I wanted, but I trust Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige has not let me down.
Okay. Okay. All right. Duly noted. Um, shoot, I just went blank. I was about to ask one more thing about it. Okay, so it said Secret Wars and Doctor Doom. Did it say those were both coming out in 2026, or did it say 25 and 26?
25 and 26.
Okay, okay, because I'm about to say y'all can't be doing like no two-year gap. And you know what? I feel like if people will give it the time to build up to like how Infinity War and Endgame was, I think it can still have like a similar impact. It's just that I think people just want it quick because it feels like it came quick, even though it didn't. We went all the way from Iron Man to Endgame. That was, I don't know, 20 movies. I don't know. But I think people they just want stuff quicker now. And I think that's why, but if they just let it cook, let them cook, then it can still have that intense impact that, Endgame and Infinity War had. But that's just my little 2 cents.
Yeah, no, you're right. They need to let it cook. That's what the entirety. What's up, Tempest? That is the entirety of what Phase 4 is. And like people just, because all people can think of is what's recent. That's it. All I can think of is what's recent. Nobody was begging for Thor. Nobody was begging for the Hulk. Nobody was begging for Captain America when those movies came out. But once they saw Fury, they saw that the stories were going to be connected and we were getting more. And that was enough to keep people invested. People went to go see those movies.
Yeah.
Those movies are good, but they weren't wilding out for those movies.
No.
And they didn't start wilding out to those films until we got to Phase 2 and we got Cap 2 and we got other films and all this stuff started really blossoming. And like that's all people can remember is the recent stuff. And they forget that we killed half those characters. Half those characters aren't here anymore. So we've got to install new characters. We've got to bring out new stories. And we have to show that this is a full-on comic book world now. This is a living, breathing superhero world now. This is like everyday anomalies are happening. These aren't, far few in between things now. That was the main purpose of She-Hulk. Everyone hates that show, and that's fine.
I loved it.
I loved it too. But
it's fine.
See, this is what
just to add to what Mike is saying. Like, they're already such a high level with Thanos. Like, other than really top him, Doom, the only one who has like fast of his villain. It's just like he's definitely faced the Fantastic Four, Avengers. He's been a god in one point. Plus, he has so much like of a technological. So like the fact that he's in these worlds, like he has both of these aspects, makes him one of the most formidable villains that the Marvel MCU is going to see.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just gonna be a real dangerous for these news, like Miss Marvel or Moon. Like I was giving that he was in Latveria at some point. Like Doom villain, level of
You're fine.
he's gonna come with for these heroes.
I agree with you. I agree with you. It is going to be something very serious. I can't wait. I like Captain America 4 looks amazing. I can't wait to go see Captain America 4.
Yes.
All of that just looks great. The energy that they're bringing with it. The way that trailer just was hard. I don't care what nobody said.
I feel like I need to watch it again though, like on YouTube or something, because I'm sure I missed some little things here and there in the background and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward. Did it say when that was coming out?
October of this year.
Oh, okay.
New York Comic Con season.
Yeah. October of this year for that project, and it's just
get it out, Mike.
It's that small crowd that has the loudest voices in the room. It's so annoying to listen to them and to see the posts, and it's like
Mm.
Deadpool and Wolverine saved Marvel. Saved them from what? Saved them from what? What are you talking about? They don't need saving.
Okay, Bayani, did you see Wolverine and Deadpool and Wolverine?
Yes, I did.
Spoiler alert to any of the viewers, because we're gonna talk about the stuff. Okay, you should have saw it opening weekend. Okay. Okay, so I did not think it was
Wait a minute.
great. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. I
Wait,
did not.
wait. Hold on, where is it? Captions, is this it?
What?
I gotta put the thing on here.
The spoiler alert.
Yes.
Put it up there, because I got things to say.
I don't want to be
Oh,
like. I don't want to
Come
be
on,
like.
DJ Mike, let's get it, man. Drop that drop.
There we
Okay,
go.
there you
I don't
go.
want to be like, look, 5. If you don't want to hear this, get out of here.
Right.
5, 4,
Come back and finish.
3, 2, 1. The spoilers are up there. We are talking about this. We are not like the ignorance that just goes his and throws shit out there for y'all
Yeah.
and not warn you. This is full on spoilers. I'm sorry. There
I
you
will
go.
unfriend and block somebody if they spoil something for me, and it's not even like past the
Dude,
opening weekend.
I've
Okay.
already had House of the Dragon spoiled for me because they leaked the episode today.
Oh, wait, the last episode?
Yes.
Oh,
The
I'm glad
last
those aren't my friends, because they will get blocked and deleted. Okay, so
What?
okay, Wolverine and Deadpool. Let's just get into it. Okay. There was a lot going on, okay? And I don't mind if there's a lot going on, but it was some stuff I honestly, I was just like zoning out at periods in the movie where I was just like, okay, what's going on? So it was just out of 5 bags, because I have a 5-bag of popcorn rating system, I would only give this like a 3.5 bags, like better than average, but not that much better. And the things that really made it great were, to me, of course, Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine, because I love him. Blade, when I saw Blade, like the real Blade, I was like, oh, I feel like I was one of the few people that felt like that, but I still was like, surprised that he was there, and I love that. What else? Those are like the 2 highlights for me. So Bayani, go ahead. Please share your thoughts. I know that I'm probably in the minority here, but I'm okay with that. Go ahead, Bayani. The floor is yours.
Oh, we do. I would have to give it 5 popcorns and a whole stack of those on the side with the cheese extra.
What was so great about it? Tell me.
One of the biggest about it is just Deadpool, super entertaining. Is not into Marvel movies or superhero movies. He's going to make sure she laughs and has a freaking awesome time. The show movie time that like, she was entertaining at this point, but Deadpool non-fan, I believe. So one of the parts, all the Wolverine variants of Apocalypse. Hell, they actually put this in the MCU. I thought that was crazy. Cavalry. I think the villainy of Cassandra was mind fucking in so many ways. I didn't expect them to choose. I saw trailers. I was like, wow, this is X-Men. Who read X-Men? Like, I mean, I did because I'm a super X-Men nerd, but like, who else knew about Cassandra that wasn't, X-Men? Probably like else. So
that's what I was wondering who she was, but I liked her character though. That part I did.
Right.
Like.
I thought there was just a lot of great moments that really, I want to watch this shit again.
Mm-hmm.
And just really
highlight.
That shit really had me. Wow, they gave him a lot of shine too. They gave him
yeah.
So really fire. Word and Storm. That fucking blew my mind. Everybody thought he was Cap for a quick second. second.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, Lord."
And people
Nah,
was like,
dog.
"Wait,
I thought he
what?"
was. I thought he was capped all the way.
Word. It's like, hey, Mom, what the?
Dude, I was right there with Deadpool all the way. Just like what did you say? Like I was with him the whole time. Like that's not right. That's not what's supposed to come out your mouth.
So yeah, 5 bags and nachos included.
Okay. All right. Mike.
Oh, it's gonna get a 9 for me.
Okay.
9 out of 10.
Hey.
I finally got my full on accurate comic book Wolverine. That made me very happy.
The little short one.
No,
Word.
I mean just
Oh, just
for what
regular. Okay.
Wolverine, how he's supposed to be, how he is, how he acts, how he carries himself. Tortured soul, reluctant hero, ultimate badass when things get dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Um, all the cameos were great. It made me appreciate Fox more. Because I definitely have ragged on Fox.
You did on
But
the
it
show.
definitely, yeah. But it's definitely made me appreciate those movies more for what they were and what they've done or whatnot. And Deadpool was perfect. Ryan Riddles is either the
Ryan
smartest
Reynolds.
person in comics or he's the biggest comic book nerd ever. Like he knew everything to give you. He knew like him throwing in that Weapon X Wolverine is crazy. Giving me Cavalrine, I didn't even know I want that, and I
I
want it
didn't
now. Like
either, but
that's
I like that.
like if we're changing Wolverines, that's it. Give it to Cavill, flat out. Giving me the short, accurate Wolverine just to let me know how stupid that looks. Thank you, Ryan Reynolds. Patch all the Gambit. Every line Gambit said was a bar. Everything Gambit said was a bar.
It was hilarious.
Everything. The fight in the minivan may be one of the best fights in all of the MCU.
Oh, shit.
The
Alone.
way Deadpool, it it's great. I just had a couple nitpicky issues with it, but that's it. The movie was great. It's a solid 9 out of 10 for me.
Okay. Okay. Since you happen to bring up Game of Thrones, Bayani, are you also a I mean, not Game of Thrones, House of Dragon fan?
Yes.
Okay. So without any spoilers from episode that's not out yet, what did you think of the last episode?
Look, man, they could.
I'm hyped. Go
Oh, go ahead, go ahead. You're good. You're good. You're the guest. You go ahead.
starting from the
No,
side.
he's drawing. Let him draw because he can't do both at once. Let him do his draw. You go, I go, then we go back to the top.
Yeah, Game of Thrones. I'm really happy about it because I felt like homie. Damn, what was his name? I don't.
Alan?
What Adam of Tully.
Okay.
Adam of,
Adam.
Little kid.
was that
Yeah,
Adam
I think
Hall?
so.
Because they would give slaves their name. The
Hmm.
He
Oh,
was working Hull ship,
Mm,
and that turned with because we had that you know trauma of losing our culture as Africans. When we were when we were banished to California, the Spanish galleon, we came in the 1500s. We actually came before Africans, which was
mm,
really strange. Also known as we were used by the Spanish to fight the Native Americans.
wow.
There's just so many like crazy to of Hull or Adam Hull. I thought it was amazing because he was like a low key kind of character that you didn't really think about his connection aside from his they're not coming to my
Alan.
head.
It's Alan and Adam, right?
yeah.
Yes, Alan and Ern. Wait, what father's name?
Corliss.
Corley. And I like that guy. He's a really solid. He's a word. We love him.
Honorable except when it comes to making side babies, but go ahead.
Word,
Hey,
word.
pause. Somebody said that, and all the fathers are like that, except for John, except for Stark. He's the only father that took care of his bastards. All right,
Okay.
all the daddies back then was trash.
Understood. Okay.
Nah, you're that aspect of his honor. So yeah, that's fucked up.
That's what everybody's doing back
His that he was cheating on her. Very handsome. Like your mom must have been really pretty when she was.
then. Mm-hmm.
I love that last episode. But the way Chris had like really pulled up,
Right.
back.
Because I feel like everybody had this moment when like he was first flying over King's Landing or whatever. We're all looking like, what is he doing? He just got the dragon, he's flying over. And then we was all like, oh, what he was doing. Okay. Yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed the episode as well. And I like how the Sea Smoke like picked him instead of the other brother, and like how they showed him Alan shaving his head. I was like, oh, because he has the white hair. But I like how they didn't go with the white hair one. They went with the other brother. So I was just like, okay. Because he still got the bloody hair. He's just, brunette. That's okay.
But my question is, what happened to all the brothers and sisters? Where are they? Like all the Valerians, where the fuck did they go?
The ones that got ate by Sea Smoke.
No, all the Valerian Game of Thrones. Why was there no Valerian in the series? They just disappeared.
Oh, well, I mean, we know. I mean, I think that's kind of the bittersweet part of watching the series. You know how it ends. That like a whole bunch of them are gonna get. Not gonna be many left. Which I'm wondering how far. Are they going to take us all the way up into like Daenerys, like that would be cool. But also, yeah, it's very bittersweet watching this because it's just like, oh, you want to root for somebody, but you already know it's all going to end bad. It's just like it's bad.
I don't know who to root for. I just want to see the dragons fight.
You don't know who to root for? Team Black. Hello.
It's been spoiled for me.
Oh, okay.
Because people who read the book keep posting stuff, and then I don't know what it is because I don't recognize it. So I'm like, oh, what's this? They're like, it's fucking Game of Thrones. And it's stuff from the book that tells you how it ends.
Yeah. Say that again.
In the series aligned with the book?
I know that only because I listened to the official Game of Thrones podcast, the one by like HBO, and like one of the hosts is like the Game of Thrones book nerd, like he has read all of the stuff. So, and the other host, which I like the fact that they have these two different people, is a woman, and she actually has not read any of the books. So they kind of talk back and forth, and they'll sometimes, reveal things, but they don't go ahead though. So they'll say, oh yes, that was in the book, or it happened differently in the book or whatever, but they don't spoil anything. So yeah, definitely some differences there. But I mean, yeah, I guess there are some holes, but yeah, whoever your friends are, Mike, I don't want them because if they spoil stuff for me, I'm out of there. They're going to get cussed out and blocked. Okay. Blocked and blessed.
I don't want them either. Because it's infuriating because like it's using art from the books or art that's been like made for Game of Thrones to tell the stories like through YouTube channels. And by the time I realize what it actually is, I've already watched it for 2 minutes and then seen some shit that I don't need to see.
Yeah. I've been seeing the little callbacks from Game of Thrones, which I don't really mind those, like the ones that's from the show.
Yeah, I don't mind those either.
Yeah. That's crazy. It's going to be the season finale on Sunday. It's like a few days away.
That is true, but like I said, I don't know what people get from leaking shit. I don't understand that.
I don't either.
Like what's the inspiration? Like where are you getting this money from to leak? They like, the whole episode was leaked. That was I was because normally I read, well, I listen to Fantastic Frankie videos, and I like watching Game of Thrones and then looking for Frankie's video on her summary of the episode.
Okay.
And I'm watching like, okay, is this Frankie? No, but then I look for other people that will review the episode, and I'm in here like, wait a minute, I don't remember that, but I didn't fall asleep during the episode. What is this? Is a whole new scene. I'm like, oh my god, is this episode 8?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Can't do it. So I will be doing a live watch party this Sunday on the TikTok. You know, I like to be on TikTok, so I'll be
I
on
know you
there.
like to be on TikTok. I know you do. I'm all
Well, I
over
gotta
it.
get my live watch hours in, you know. And
I'm
plus
all
that way
over it.
I'm entertained. I don't have to really interact really too much. I just, get my little comments here and there. So Bayani, question. Do you have like a Kickstarter or anything like that?
Yeah, where can people get your book at?
Yes. Give us the info.
So we sold out at San Diego, which is a plus, but it's also kind of like to come back with stuff. We have a box of books for our one, which is a 30-page with focusing on my artist, rap salad.
Mm-hmm.
We use www.savvy designs. Homie that holds me behind the scenes. He does a lot of like uploading, he does, and he gives me all that. Uh, uh, yes, yes, of the company and the brand. But right now, you get YouTube at The City Needs You. On
Mm-hmm.
But to just stay tuned with me on Instagram, at The City Needs You. We'll announce when put stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, but Kickstarter. Now we sold a novel, which is of the Realest Bayani.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an exciting to be sold out. I'll tell you
That's
that
what's
much.
up.
Like, it's good to know that people are trying to buy you out all the way to the last book.
Question, is it The City Needs You 4490? Okay. Gotcha. Okay, and the Instagram is the same, you said? The City Needs You?
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
.nyc, but The City Needs You is my publisher.
Okay.
I like what you did, Mike.
Thanks. I wanted to have something like where he's kind of sipping out of the shadows off a rooftop, checking out some shit before he went down and started pulling triggers.
I like that. And side note, I had 2 gold in 2022. So just giving that little side note. Thanks, Ryan Reynolds.
That was dope. Question, what do you all think about Blade? Do y'all think we're ever going to get another Blade? What's going on? Because
Absolutely, we're going to get Blade.
stuff. Huh?
I absolutely believe we're going to get the movie. I'm not even worried about any of that.
Mm.
I mean, I think about Blade sometimes fighting more vampires. I'm not really, unless it's one of those other superhero cameos that turn into vampires. But as a vampire, maybe Luke Cage might team up with him in that episode where he can't get bitten by nobody, unbreakable skin. Would like to see Iron Face breaking some vampire teeth. Those involved, you know what I'm saying? Where Blade brings in Ghost Rider, Nicolas Cage. Nah. The Johnny Blade.
Well, that's what they're talking about. That possibilities of a Midnight Suns movie.
And I'm from Staten Island, so Method Man been getting ready to be one of those. And Bishop, but I would really love to see him as Johnny Blaze to Cat.
Yes, he is in amazing shape. I'd be looking.
You be looking.
Like, oh yes, Method. Okay. Sorry, let me bring it back. Bring it back in.
You good? You are absolutely good.
That's
Oh, there's left foot.
all right. I'm following you now. So, what happened? Where did we go? I can't believe that we are on the last episode of Game of Thrones. It just feels like we need 4 more. I'll take a solid 12.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I've been bitching about these shows and their seasons. I would rather have like 3 or 4 movies in one season than 8 episodes. Like, I get it. It takes a lot.
All right, Bayani's back. He on that trap phone. Get off the trap phone, Bayani.
I get it. It takes a lot to make these movies and stuff. But like, man, y'all got to stop. I feel like y'all cheating us with these damn 8 season episodes. Like, for real.
Oh, no, give me just a few more. That's okay. I'm sure I'll be back on The Walking Dead soon.
Y'all got me in here?
I think we're getting a. Yeah, you're in. Yeah, I would like.
I'm back.
I would have liked 4 more episodes for this, but that's okay though. That's fine. I will wait until I guess the 3rd season. I mean, have they said how many seasons are going to be yet of Game of? Not I keep calling it Game of Thrones. House of Dragon.
No, I haven't seen that. I want to say 5 seasons.
I feel like a lot of fans don't think about the budget. Like, the budget is a real thing for Game of Thrones. Bringing all the dragons, the wars, all of that. It's a crazy budget. Imagine how much each episode costs. Like, for real, for real.
Hey, that's a very valid point. But who sets those prices? Hollywood.
Yeah, true story.
Hollywood is the only company that don't give itself its own discount.
Word. And when I flew out to LA, the homeless scene is ridiculous. So for all that money to go into shows, it's definitely a world where it's backwards.
Yeah.
But, that's another episode.
For another time. Are there any other movies coming up that you all are looking forward to seeing? They don't have to be necessarily, Marvel or DC related, but anything coming up?
I'm trying to actually think. I thought there was something that I wanted to see. Maybe not.
There's one this weekend.
What's happening?
Trap, the M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Oh yeah, I want to see that.
Yes. Bounty, you froze up. Are you still there?
Froze up.
He froze on us. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to see that this Saturday. So yeah. The last movie by him I saw, I thought it was good. I thought it was definitely an M. Night Shyamalan movie, but actually was it by him or was it by someone that also has that last name? I can't think of it.
The Cabin in the Woods.
Not that one, but that one was good. It was more recent than that, and I think it said something about it being like directed by him, but I don't think it was written by him. But it was someone with that last name, so I don't know if he's got like a cousin or what. But it was not him. I think he just like produced it. He had a piece in it, but it wasn't his original like written.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember what that movie was, but yeah, you're right.
Split. It was recent. I feel like it was this year. It was kind of like
you guys got me now?
Yeah, Bayani, can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Staten Island shit. It's just crazy.
I thought you was on that trap phone.
The trap in the Philippines.
Not Split, Golden Brandy. Gosh darn it, now I gotta look it up.
Split.
Split was incredible. I do love Split.
Yes, one of my favorites. One of my favorites. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Trap Bayani. Have you seen the previews for that, the trailers for that one?
Nah, what's Trap?
It's an M. Night Shyamalan movie. Hold on, I'm about to bring up the name of this other one. Quiet Place Inside Out Camera. Dang it, where is it?
Trap is about a dad takes his daughter to a concert, and then as they're walking into the concert to go to their seats, the police, SWAT, military, everybody show up and start locking off the arena, placing guards at every exit. And then the dad asks somebody what's going on, and they're like, "Oh, the police got word. Or I'm not going to tell anybody this, but I'll tell you because you look cool. The police got word that the mass murdering killer is here tonight, and they're not going to let him escape. They're going to check everybody on the way out. And so this is about him trying to figure out a way to get out because he's a killer and he's there with his daughter. And apparently he's got some people locked up that he was going to kill that night or whatnot. So there's all this intensity around him trying to find a way out.
Okay, that is correct. So the movie that I was talking about is called The Watchers. He produced The Watchers.
Yeah.
Batista?
No, I think you're thinking of a different movie.
Yeah, The Watchers is the one where the lady gets lost in the woods and there's a house or box there, and these people have to go in there because they're getting watched by these entities outside of it. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, so the writer director of the Watchers is Shauna Night Shyamalan, which I'm like, I don't know, who is she to him?
Bro, I don't know. But Bayani, what do you think, man? I think this is finished here.
Nah, but it's dope right there. I like that, man. What kind of Nikes he's wearing? The Mike Watsons?
the Mike Watsons.
Was it a Watsons?
Hey, they one of a kinds.
Nah, they look wavy. Bro. Definitely executed. I like that.
Awesome.
Word
awesome.
Up.
He felt like a character that, like, obviously before he goes in on somebody, he's prepping, he's looking at areas, he's staying to the shadows until he unleashes his guns.
Yeah. He's military, so he's from the armed forces.
That's what's up.
Awesome. Well, look, we are coming up on that wrap up time here. Bayani, why don't you tell everybody again where they can find you at and why they should check out your work?
You guys can find me on Instagram, active there at Bayani NYC. Accurate what's going on. Chat the city. So thank you for your time, guys. I appreciate chat and joy for sure.
Cool beans.
Awesome. I want to thank the chat for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. Get with all your questions and all that good stuff. Chat and Jaw's back on its regular schedule. Next week, we have a guest schedule for the 7th. I'll put out all of my promos. I'll do those.
Put them out.
Yeah. And hopefully by the time I do that, I got the other guests who I've been talking to because I've been to 3 shows, 3 conventions. I've talked to a lot of people trying to get them also on here. But I am excited. We do have Odessa coming on August 28th, and she is the voice actress from Encanto. Sings that song. We will not talk about.
No.
There you go. She's singing it right now.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Right. So she will be here. I am scheduling a time for the voice actor that played Spider-Man and the Amazing Spider-Man on MTV. So we got a few coming up. All right. So I want to thank you guys for all tuning in tonight. You guys have a great one, and everybody, as always, I want you to stay epic and catch us at the next one. Later.
Peace.
I think that I should ask Mr. Watson. I think that